Hi everybody, welcome to our supplemental video for the week. This video today is going to be a full-length class, so we will be going through similar format to what we went through this whole week together on Tuesday and Thursday. How we sort of had a circuit of some kind at the start in our first set, and then we went into a balanced circuit, and then we finished with the other type of circuit. So today what we're going to start with is a cardio circuit for set number 1. And then we're going to go into our balance circuit, all with moves that we're familiar with and we practiced together this week. And then set number 3 is going to be our strength circuit. So you're not going to need your band for the first 2 sets, but you will want your band for the last set. So if you need to pause this video to go grab it, please do so. And then we can get right into it. So grab a seat in your chair. And we're going to start with our warm-up as usual. So taking some nice breaths together. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through pursed lips. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through pursed lips. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Keep going, get 3 to 4 more breaths. I'm not going to cue, just take your breath. All right, you can slowly blink your eyes open if you were like me and had your eyes closed. We'll take the arms long to the side and we're going to roll through the shoulders. So inhale, shoulders come forwards and up. Exhale, they're going to go back and down. Use your pursed lip breathing here. Inhale up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale up. Exhale. Keep going, get 2 more. And we're going to change directions here. So we're going to inhale to send the shoulders back and up. Exhale, they come forwards and down. Yes. Get 2 more. All right. We're going to come into our seated twist. So we're going to take the right hand just to the outside of the left thigh. Left hand's going to rest on the chair beside the hip. And then press into your heels and squeeze your glutes. Rotate and look over your shoulder. The reason that we're pressing into our heels and squeezing our glutes is so that we can maintain a neutral pelvis and get our rotation through the spine. We're trying to warm up those back muscles, those upper body muscles. Inhale through center, take it to the other side, left hand to the outside of the right thigh, right hand beside the right hip, and rotate. I am tired today. And inhale through center, nice job. We're gonna stand it up, come to the side of our chair. We're gonna open our hip. So open that leg up. Try to keep your hips nice and square as you do this. And try to keep the upper body square as well, so you're not rotating out with the upper body. Nice job. 3, 2, last one here. Other side. You can move to the other side of your chair, or you can stay where you are. As long as you have some kind of support, you're good to go. I like to switch it up so that I'm always switching which side I'm balancing on. Because if I stay on the right side of my chair, I'm always going to be using my left hand to balance. So the reason I rotate around or move from side to side is to just try to make sure that I'm using my muscles equally, so I don't favor one side or the other. All right, we're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna go into our squat next here. So grab the back of your chair and then squat it down. Now, you don't have to go super deep. You don't have to shoot your way all the way down for a full squat. You could just be here. Perfect. We're just warming up here. It doesn't need to be pretty. It doesn't need to be intense. It doesn't need to make you super breathless. Just right here. Now remember, as we're working today, especially through the cardio circuit, we want to focus on falling between the 3 to 4 range on the Borg scale of 0 to 10. So meaning that we're working in a moderate to slightly a little bit more intense. I would say maybe not severe. We definitely don't want to get to severe. Let go of the squat, come to a march. But we definitely want to be working just above the moderate zone, where we feel like we are breathing a little bit heavier, but we're not quite gasping for breath either. Using your pursed lip breathing will help you manage this. So try to use it through the cardio, but I'll cue it on our breaks. Take the arms out, draw a circle. Small circles to start, like we're drawing a spiral. Every time you go around, that circle's getting a little bit bigger. Maybe your legs slow down a little bit, and that's okay. Nice and big circles, switch directions, take it backwards, spiral, and make it smaller. Big circles first, and then we're getting smaller. Lovely. Nice and tiny circles backwards. And let it go. All right, finish with our lateral tap with punch. So we're gonna punch the left hand and tap the left foot. Tap the right, left. Right, left. Nice. Yes, you got it. This is one of my favorite moves. Great for the upper and the lower body. And it's a little bit of that fun self-defense type of exercise. Get out a little bit of that maybe anger or rage or frustration. Punching is a great way to do that. All right, we're almost there. 3, 2, get one more on each side, and then catch your breath. Grab some water here if you need it. You can come into a recovery position here if you need. In through the nose, out through pursed lips. In through the nose, out through pursed lips. All right, you guys can stay in your recovery position if you need. You could grab some water, take a few breaths. I'm going to show you what our 4 exercises for our cardio circuit will be, and then we're going to get right into it together. For our cardio circuit, we have 40 seconds on and 20 seconds of rest. So we're going to go through 4 exercises all back to back using our 20 seconds of rest to catch our breath and set up for the next move. After we finish all 4, before we repeat, we'll take about 30 seconds to 60 seconds to recover, and then we're going to go into it again. 40 seconds on, 20 seconds of rest. So I'll show you guys the moves. Take a few moments to catch your breath still if you need to. Move number 1 we're all familiar with is a chair burpee. So we're going back, back, in, reach. That's option 1. If you're ready to make this a little bit harder, you might go a little bit faster, but you also might add the push-up. So you might go back, back, push up, in reach. Exercise number 2, we're all very, very familiar with, is our punches. So we can come down and get our punches in a stationary position, or perhaps you want to punch and tap like we did in the warm-up. Both are totally fine with me, and both are going to get you a wonderful workout. Exercise number 3 is our skaters. So for skaters, it's sort of like we're mimicking pulling down on ski poles almost. So we're going to reach the arms, and then as we pull, we're going to send the right leg back. Reach, send the left leg back. So that's our skater position. And this doesn't have to be as intense as I'm doing it. You could even just be here, a little step back. We're just trying to get the arms moving and the legs moving. And then our last exercise is our partial jumping jack. So you can go two-handed to increase the heart rate just a little bit faster, or maybe you switch to a one-arm approach to help you recover. This is the 4th exercise in a group of 4, so we might be exhausted by this point. So let's get right into it. Remember, just a reminder for you, we're staying between 3 and 4 on the Borg scale. And I also encourage you to take rest if you need it through this exercise. If you need at any point to pause this video, please do. It's the beauty of YouTube. You can take a little bit of extra rest. You can go fill up your water if you need to. And you can also maybe grab a fan and set it up to blow on yourself if you're feeling very, very breathless. So please use that function if you need it. And we're gonna get right into it. So chair burpees first. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, go. Back, back, in, reach. Nice. And I'll show a few with the push-up. Remember what we said in class this week? Push-up elbows are 45 degrees, or shoulders are 45 degrees. Elbows are not flaring out super far to the side. Awesome. Follow your own rhythm. You don't have to copy me. You can go as fast or as slow as you need. You got this. We're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. We have punches up next. Remember your options. In through the nose, out through pursed lips. Remember, we could be here, or maybe we're punching and moving the legs. We're gonna go in 3, 2, and 1. 40 seconds. You can do this. Yes. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Catch the breath. In through the nose, out through pursed lips. Next up is our skaters. So remember, we're gonna reach and then send the hands back and slide the leg behind. So we're going in 3, 2, 1, go. 40 seconds. Nice job, everybody. I know this one is a weird one. This one's a hard one to get, especially trying to figure out what to do with your legs. Three, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. In through the nose, out through pursed lips. You could take a recovery position if you need. Take a pause if you need to, because we're going to go into partial jacks in 3, 2, 1. Yes. Maybe you're doing the one arm variation. Like I said before, both are fine. as long as it's working for you. And maybe this round you're taking it a little bit easier or a little bit harder. And maybe in the next round you'll change it up a bit. Nice job, yes. Everyone's doing great with this one. We got 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we made it to the end of the cardio circuit. We're gonna take about 30 seconds to a minute to recover. Grab some water. Maybe you go into a recovery position. In through the nose. Out through pursed lips. In through the nose. Out through pursed lips. In through the nose. Out through pursed lips. Take a few more breaths. We have about 10 seconds before we come back into our cardio circuit, starting with the chair burpee. I'll count you in. If you need to pause and take extra time, please do. We're gonna go again in 3, 2, 1, go. Chair burpee. Back to that one. Now remember, maybe you have that push-up in there. Totally up to you. If I'm not doing it, you don't. That doesn't mean that you don't need to, or you don't have to. I mean, totally up to you if you want to add that in. If you feel good with it, please do so. 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. It's early, guys, it's early. All right, catch your breath in through the nose, out through pursed lips. Punches are up next. We're going in 3, 2, and 1. See how I changed up my punches here? You can do so too. Whatever you like, whatever feels good at the time, especially if you're starting to get tired. And maybe halfway through the set, you decide you want to start throwing in the legs. I know I've given you guys lots and lots of variations over the 5-6 weeks. Maybe for my in-person people, it's only been 2. But for my virtual people, it's been quite a few weeks. So you have lots of options. You know them well. Trust yourself. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath in through the nose. Out through pursed lips. We're going on to skaters next. So remember our skaters, similar to skiing poles. We're going in 3, 2, 1, go. Now I'm sure you guys remember our Y balance. This one's sort of similar to that. We're doing something similar with the legs, where we take it back, sort of like when we draw the top part of the Y when we do our balance, which we will do today. We'll get there after we get through our cardio circuit. 10 seconds to go. You can do this. 3, 2, 1. Catch your breath in through the nose. Out through pursed lips. In through the nose. Out through pursed lips. All right, partial jack in 3, 2, 1. This is the last one in our second round. Push yourself here, you got it. Finish strong with this round. Arms getting tired? Maybe. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we've made it to our 1 minute rest because we have one more round of cardio. I know, 3 whole rounds, I know, but we're gonna feel incredible at the end of the round. It's only 3 minutes and 40 seconds more. So take a few moments to grab some water. Take a recovery position if you need, maybe here, on a wall, maybe a countertop. Catch your breath. In through the nose, out through pursed lips. In through the nose, out through pursed lips. All right. We're going to come back to our chair burpee for the last time today. And we'll get through our cardio circuit in 3 minutes and 40 seconds, and then we're finished with the cardio circuit and we can move right into our balance. So chair burpee in 3, 2, 1, go. This is the last time we do this one, so make it count. Halfway, you got it. I know we're used to our cardio circuits where the interval gets shorter. You can do this. 3, 2, last one. Catch your breath. In through the nose. Out through pursed lips. All right, we have our punches up next. Remember, you can pick your variation. We're going to go in 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, nice punches. Maybe you want to change it up. Go across, and then in front. Across, and then in front. Totally up to you, just throwing out some ideas here. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. Skaters up next. We're coming in through the nose. Out through pursed lips. In through the nose and out. All right, skaters are up in 3, 2, and 1. Now remember, if my pace is too fast for you, this is a video, so you are totally welcome to pause and come back when you feel ready. Nice. Halfway, and we're almost through the set. I'm right there with you guys. I know you're tired. I know this one's hard. We can do this. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. In through the nose. Out through pursed lips. Partial jumping jacks are up last. We're going to finish strong in 3, 2, 1, go. Now, a variation that I've shown, I think maybe once or twice, if your shoulders are starting to get sore, you could be here. You could be doing your jumping jack here. Just gives you a little bit of a different range of motion for the shoulder, especially if you're getting sore or tired, or maybe you have shoulder injuries and you can't quite get up and overhead. Use this variation. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, take a few seconds to recover. Breathe in through the nose, out through pursed lips. In through the nose, out through pursed lips. Keep going with that breath. In through the nose, out through pursed lips. I'm going to show you guys our next exercise. We're going to do our Y balance. So our Y shape. The tail of the Y is going to be in front of us where we tap with our heel. Try to show it from the side here. We tap, and then we come up onto our single leg. We're going to make the Y shape behind us on an angle. So I'm going to send my leg back on a diagonal to my left, tap the toe and then lift, and then on a diagonal to my right, tap the toe and lift. So we're going to start with the right leg lifted, 4 rounds on each leg. So no rush getting here. If you need to pause the video here to catch your breath before you come into this set, please do. In through the nose, out through pursed lips. You're also welcome to jump over to my breathwork video if you need to take a few minutes to catch your breath and calm the nervous system. Otherwise, we're going to get right into it. So hands on hips, or you could have a chair, or maybe you're near a wall. We're going to lift the right leg, and we're going to start. We're going to tap it in front, tap the heel, lift, take it behind and to the left, tap and lift, and to the right, tap and lift. Again, forwards, tap the heel, back to the left, whoa, tap, and tap. Forwards, tap, to the left, tap, and to the right, tap. One more, forwards, tap, to the left, tap, and right, tap. Back in. Switch legs. Now, just as I had, you could take your arms out. It's always a good idea to try to keep them close or even attempt crossing or hands on hips, just to see how you do without the additional balance of the arms. But if you need them out, please take them out. All right, left leg up, tap the heel. We're going to the right, tap, and to the left, tap. Forwards, right, left. Again, forwards, right, left. One more. Awesome. Okay, tandem stance. Oh, I better move back a bit. Tandem stance. We're going to rock our weight onto our front foot. Single leg stance. Cross the arms if you like. Send the foot back down in line with the tightrope. Shift your weight onto your back foot, and then lift the leg for stork. Send it down. Shift your weight forwards. Single leg. Send the back leg back down. Shift your weight back. Stork. Instead of placing the foot down in front, we're actually going to take it behind. Step it down. Shift your weight onto your back foot. Stork. Other leg in front now. Send it down slowly. Shift your weight onto your front foot. Single leg. Shift the foot back to the floor. Weight to the back foot. Stork. Send it down. Shift your weight forwards. Single leg. And walk it through. All right, now that we're here in this tandem position, all we're going to do is cross the arms, shift the weight onto the front foot, and then lift the back leg and step it through. Shift the weight onto the front foot again, single leg, step it through. Again, shift your weight forward, single leg, step it through, pause here, shift your weight back, lift to stork, send it back. Again, shift your weight back, stork, send it back, same thing, one more time on each side. And we can let that go. All right, we're gonna come into a 35-second hold on a single leg stance. So you could have your chair beside you if you need. Gotta turn up my fan a bit. You could have your chair beside you if you need. I encourage you to go to a fingertip if you're able to. If you're not able to, that's totally fine. Palm on the chair and you can lift and lower the palm. If you're on a fingertip, you can lift and lower the fingertip. And if you are ready to take hands off the chair, maybe you cross the arms or come to a prayer position at the chest. All right, so pick the leg you're gonna start with. Make sure that the leg that's lifted is not resting on your stabilizing leg. We could have it sent behind, in front. We could go into a little tree pose if that feels good for us, as long as the leg is open. When I say I don't want the leg to rest, I'm really talking about wrapping the leg around, because that won't help us if we get a fall. All right, so pick your position. Anything works that's a balance. And we're gonna hold in 3, 2, 1. 30-second hold. We don't need to do anything fancy with this hold. We don't need to wave the arms, look around. We just want to hold for time and see where we struggle. If you're locked in on your stabilizing leg, make sure your knee is slightly bent so you can activate through your muscles. 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Excuse me. All right, same thing here. Palm, fingertip, or prayer, or crossed. Lift your leg up. We're going to go in 3, 2, and 1. So same thing I was saying on the other side. Notice where this feels hard, where it feels easy, where you start to feel pain. Is it your side of your hip? Is it your quad? Your glutes? Is your foot or your feet, your toes digging into the ground? Can you soften your feet a little bit or your foot? 3, 2, and 1. All right. We've moved into our strength portion. So grab your bands. Grab your bands. You can put it on the back of our chair. I'll show you each the moves we're going to be going through. So move number 1. If you're going to do a push-up with the chair, I encourage you to do this with the chair pressed against something that isn't moving, like a wall or a cabinet or even a table or something. And then we're going to come into a push-up position. Like I said, 45 degrees in the shoulders. And if you want to come and do this on a wall, you're totally welcome to. A wall's fine too. Whatever feels good for you. Second exercise is going to be our reverse lunge alternating. So for that one, we're going to hold the back of our chair, and then we're going to step back to a reverse lunge. Other side. We'll go back and forth a couple of times. Exercise number 3 is with our band. We're going to take the band overhead and we're going to pull the band down. So it's just passing my nose. I can smell the band as it comes down. So this one's going to be sort of like a banded pull apart. But what we're trying to do when we do this move is as we pull, we're activating this big muscle in here, just to the side of the armpit through the back. Squeeze through that muscle to pull. You could rather than keeping your arms nice and long, you could bend your elbow and pull down that way. Exercise number 4, we're going to step onto our band and we're going to do a squat into a calf raise. So make sure when you step onto your band for this one, make sure that the band is below your toes or the middle of your foot so that you can come into your calf raise without losing the band. All right, so we have 2 rounds of strength, 4 exercises, 15 reps for round 1, 12 reps for round 2. So let's get right into it. Grab some water, take a few breaths, and then we'll get into it. All right, push-ups, 15 reps in 3, in 3, 2, 1, go. Nice. Almost there. We got 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Hold the back of your chair. Remember for our reverse lunge that we really want to try to get that back leg long and then put our weight through the middle of the body. All right. Reverse lunges, we're going to get 16 total, so 8 on each side, but we're going to be alternating. So we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, go. I'll count us through. Don't worry, you just keep going and I will let you know when to stop. All right, we got 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, grab your band. We're going to do our banded pull apart or our lat pull down. All right, 15 reps in 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We got 3, 2, and 1. All right, don't put that band down yet. We're going to step onto it with our toes. And we're going to get 15 squats and 15 calf raises. Whoops. So let's step on. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1, squat, and then press onto your toes. Yes. Now remember with our squat, we want our knees to stay in line with the hips. We don't want to see this. We want to see knees in line or wider into our calf raise. Nice job. Got a few more to go. I know we're tired, we're at the end of class. We're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Take a few moments here to catch your breath and grab some water. got one more round to go, and we're going to go through 12 reps for each one. So if you need to pause the video to catch your breath a little bit more, you know what to do. For those of you who are ready, push-ups starting in 3, 2, 1, go. We're going for 12. Two more. 2, 1. All right. Reverse lunges. We're getting 12, so 6 on each side. We're going in 3, 2, 1, go. We're at 10, 2 more, 2, last one, 1. Grab your band, lat pull down, pull apart. 3, 2, 1. Remember, for more resistance, hands come closer together on the band. Nice. 2 more. 2 and 1. All right, step onto the band. We're going to finish strong before we stretch. 12 squats, 12 calf raises. Choke up on your band so you can take as much resistance as you can. 3, 2, 1. Try to make it so that these are 2 independent movements. So I get my squat and then I calf raise. If you do want to work on power though, you can power up to a calf raise. It's just a little bit more of a dangerous move to go into from a squat. Or maybe I should call it a risky position. 2, 1 more, and 1. All right, we made it to the end. You guys can toss your bands to the side. Grab your chair, drink some water. Let's take a few moments to go into a recovery position and stretch. Hold the chair in front of you. Big step back with your right foot. Drive your right heel to the ground. And then we're going to bend our left knee, shift the weight forwards, drop down to the elbows, and catch the breath. In through the nose, out through pursed flips. In through the nose, out through pursed flips. Keep going with that breath, especially if it feels good for you. And then we're going to come onto the hands, press under the toe of the back foot. Hips are going to press forwards. We're stretching through the hip flexors and the quad. Feet together. Big step back with the left foot. Drive the heel down. Shift your weight forwards You could come down to forearms if that feels good and take a few breaths here. In through the nose, out through pursed lips. Keep going with that breath if that feels good. Come onto your palms, press onto the toe of your back foot, press your hips forwards and then square them out. Make sure you're actively squeezing through the glute of your left leg and stay here to stretch through the hip flexors. Let that go. We're going to take our feet just a little bit wider than our chair. Hold the chair in front of you. We're going to slowly push our hips back behind us with a soft bend in the knee. Bend through the right knee, and then we're going to shift our weight to the right. Left leg's nice and long. We're stretching through the left inner thigh. Inhale through center. Exhale, hips back. Bend through the left knee and shift your weight. Awesome. Inhale through center. Bring your feet together. We're going to stretch through our hamstring with the chair, the seat of the chair in front of us, and we're about a foot behind the seat. We're going to step the right foot forward so the toes are covered by the seat of the chair, and then our left foot's going to open slightly just so that we have support. Hands are going to square on the hips. Push your hips back behind you and place your hands down on the chair. If you want to go deeper, you can send your left leg a little bit further back and come down to your forearms. Stay here for a few breaths. Slowly come back up to your palms if you're on your forearm. And then we're going to step the left foot in if you stepped it back like me. Step the right foot back and then press up to a stand. All right, let's do it again on the other side. So feet are about a step back from the chair. The left foot goes forward so the toes are covered by the seat. Right foot turns out slightly, just pointing on an angle 45 degrees. Hands come to our hips. Hips go back, hands come down to the seat, and then if you want to go deeper, maybe you step your right foot back a little bit more and come down to the forearms. Slowly come up to the palms. Step that back foot in, front foot back, and then come to a stand. All right, turn the chair around so the back of the chair is facing you. Hold the backrest and walk your way backwards to drop your head between your arms. If you want to stay here, you can, or maybe you bend through the knees a little bit to move that stretch to your low back and your glutes. Maybe you choose to stay here. Big breath in. Exhale, come up. And we're going to come down to our chair. So we're going to go into a quad stretch. So let's start on the right side of the chair. We have our left leg on the chair supporting us. The right leg is completely off the chair, or even I should say the whole right side of the body is off the chair. I'm going to grab the side of the chair with my left hand. Right leg is going to drop down. And then I'm going to reach the right hand up. Inhale. Exhale, lean to the left and press your toe back. Press through the right toe. Drive through it, and then actively press your left hip forwards. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Other side. All right, left side of the body completely off the chair. Right leg's on supporting us. We're going to hold the side with the right hand. Drop the left leg down so the hip or the knee is below the hip. Reach the left hand up. Inhale. Exhale, lean. Make sure you press through the left toes and press your left hip forwards. Breathe here. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to scoot our bum forwards in the chair. We're not going to sit right at the edge, but we're going to sit a little bit forwards. I want to try something new for our chest stretch. So we're going to take our hands and reach back for the back of the chair. So I'm gripping the back of my chair. If you have an armrest and you don't want to go all the way back, you could hold the armrest. And then we're just going to lean forwards, let our chest come towards the thighs. Keep the head neutral, so don't try to scrunch the neck. Keep the neck nice and long. And then just lean forwards and see how that feels. You can play around with the height of the arms. So let's see, on an angle here. So I'm here, and then I lean forwards. Maybe I reach up a little bit higher. You can feel that more in the shoulder now. And you can play around with that. You can always use a chair to get a good stretch on the chest. All right, we're going to stretch through the shoulders. So right hand comes up, reach it across the body, grab the tricep with the left hand, and then gently pull to stretch through the shoulder. Let that go. Other side. Let that go. We're going to roll through the shoulders, so roll them up, come back. If you want to match your breath, you can, but you don't have to. Switch directions. Take the hands up, roll through the wrists. Other direction. Awesome. Sit up tall, take the legs into a V. Inhale, look all the way up. Exhale, look all the way down. Inhale, back to neutral, long neck. Exhale, look to your right and stay for a breath here. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left, stay for a breath. Back through center. We're going to look to the right, drop your chin towards your armpit and look to your fingertips. And then stay here for one breath. Let it go, back through center. Inhale. Exhale, look to the left, drop your chin down to the fingers and stay for a breath. And back through center. Whew, I am tired. Okay, let's finish with a big stretch. Big breath in, reach all the way up. Exhale, come down. You can go hands to thighs or hands to floor. Hang your head, shake your head yes, shake your head no. Big breath in, come up, reach overhead. Exhale, come back down. And our last one here, biggest breath in you've taken all day long. And on the exhale, give yourself a big hug and a pat on the back. Nice job with today's class. I hope you guys found it helpful. I do encourage you to maybe write down somewhere if you had to take any pauses and where you took the pauses so that next time you come back to this video, you can see if you have improved and if you need to take less rest. Aside from that, you guys did awesome this week. Nice job, everybody. I hope the balance circuit has helped a little bit more. I know I've had a few comments and concerns from people about their balance, so I wanted to put a little bit more of a focus on the balance this week. So if you like that, let me know and I'll keep it going for the next few weeks. Aside from that, you guys are all good to go. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you have an awesome weekend and I will see everybody on Tuesday.